the best croissants from Authentic Gourmet. These are croissants that are actually made with French flour, French water, French butter. You know what that is? That's a French croissant. The only thing that you're doing is turning on your oven and putting them in from frozen and waiting about 20 minutes for them to bake up to perfection like you're seeing here. And I can guarantee you that they come out like this every single time, because every time I cook them in my oven, they come out just like that. Now, we're bringing them to you in an opportunity today to get these French butter croissants. By the way, these are the large ones, in a count of 20, 40, or 60 today. Jen Kovic is here with me. She's bringing us, I think this is the #1 gourmet food item that everybody loves at QVC.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Truly.
Everyone keeps it on auto delivery because they cannot get enough of it and they always want it in their freezer. We've actually won that customer choice award,
yes,
actually.
many, many times. But I mean, like, truly, like the most gourmet food. Now, I want to tell you what's going on. If you choose a 20 count, just like over here, it's going to be about $2.75 per croissant. That's going to be a $13.75 easy pay. If you double your order and you get 40, it comes down to less than $2 per croissant, and your easy pay is only $20. If you triple your order and you go to the 60 count, that's everything that you're seeing here. And by the way, we'll show you, it doesn't take up this much space in your house or your freezer or your fridge. If you do that, it's the best way to do it. It's $1.75 a croissant. The croissants stay in your freezer for up to a year.
Up to a year.
And they are delicious every single time. Jen is going to show us the size of these croissants in the fridge.
Yes,
or
so
the
to
freezer.
your point, they only take up minimal real estate in your freezer. So they do come individually frozen. They're even pre-glazed. We give you that additional layer of butter. So think of this, 66 layers of whisper thin puff pastry and then 66 layers of butter right in between each one, and then we glaze it another 67th layer. All you simply have to do is bake from frozen. Put them on parchment paper, 350 degrees in the oven. What I like to say is allow them to blossom. They fully rise, they puff beautifully.
Look at this.
They're golden brown, flaky on the outside, nice and chewy on the inside, exactly what you want a real French croissant to be. They're exceptional, but what will get you every time is when you're baking these and then you smell all of that butter from Brittany, France, going through your house. It's always like Pepe Le Pew, right? Like you're gonna follow the scent and you're gonna go right to the oven, but don't open the oven door. Just allow it to fully blossom.
So I had to come in. Hi.
Yes.
Hi. Because butter, bread, France butter,
Right.
France bread, France water. I went to Paris and had croissants in Paris, and I was like, these are authentic gourmet croissants.
Yes.
And they taste exactly like it because they should. And it was the first food item I bought on QVC. You know this. My TV husband knows this. Sent it to my family for the holidays. So it had to stand up, right?
It did.
So it was Christmas that I was sending these croissants home for the holidays. So they had to come out perfectly. And they did every single time. You like, don't open the oven. But it really is those layers. It's the butter. It's how flaky it is. And I know that we've got the 20 and the 40 and the 60, but you save so much money when you bump up from the 20 to the 40 to the 60.
By the way, lots of you are picking it up in that 20 count. Again, if you pick it up in the 20 count, it's about $2.75 per croissant. $2 per croissant in the 40 count.
Wow.
$1.75 in the 60
Oh my
count.
gosh.
You can't even like sniff a croissant in a patisserie for like less than $4 or $5.
Right. And this is not the let's make it American, let's try to replicate the recipe and then put it together with American ingredients.
Made in France.
This is really made in France with French ingredients, with butter from Brittany, France, made the century-old way. All those same methods, the time-honored tradition that you are getting shipped directly to your door from France. How often can you say, I mean, quite frankly, as you look at all the plates here, there's no
Breakfast.
wrong time for a croissant, right?
I know.
Breakfast. We have lunch, pulled pork sandwiches over here. We have dessert. If you want to think about the big game and you want to really create something a little different, you're really elevating your big game day just by adding a croissant. And, you know, it's just another type of bread, but it really takes it to another level.
Chicken salad sandwich. Chicken salad sandwiches.
BLTs. I love
BLT on a croissant. Yeah, I know you do.
This is my favorite.
Yesterday I was in New York City. I paid $12 for eggs on a croissant. That was it. I was like, okay, Cafe Gotham, you're killing me.
You called them out. That's hilarious. Right. As if there's a brand.
So here's the thing. Listen, M56347 is your item number. Now's your day to pick this up and try this out for yourself. Again, if you're picking up the 20 count, you can, by the way, lock this in on our delivery. You can get this every 90 days for a full year at this price, at this value, with this savings. So you can do that. But if you're picking up the 20 count, the 40 count, or the 60 count, remember, it's not going to take up a ton of space in your freezer.
Right.
We showed you the video with the bags a little bit earlier.
There's the little babies.
And they really don't take up a lot of space at all.
And you
No,
know, when
they
you
don't.
bump up from the 20 count to the 40 count, you save almost $30. When you bump up from the 20 count to the 40 count to the 60 count, you save almost $60. That's how much your savings comes to instead of buying, 20 and then 20 and then 20. And I love when we do that buy more and save, Bear Tea, on something that's been here for years. My
Yes.
first food item I ever purchased, and I still love it 14 years later.
I think a lot of people make this one of their first
Yes.
purchases.
Yes,
in
it's
the
so
world of
funny
food.
because even Kirsten Lindquist the other day, she popped on and she said, this was one of my first purchases. I continue purchasing it. I'm an absolute lover of authentic gourmet croissants.
Right.
And really it means a lot to us because even the show hosts here at QVC, you all try anything
We
and
do.
everything. You eat all
Yeah.
the food, like literally all the food. And this is what you keep coming back to. And that just means the world to us. Truly, it does.
Well,
thank you.
it's great quality. It really is great quality. We don't play favorites.
No, well, maybe.
No, it's true. It really is just the quality,
Yes.
the value of having this in your freezer at the ready. Just want to remind everyone how long it takes to cook these in the oven or bake these up in the oven.
Yeah, so this is the large size, so 350 degrees from frozen. There's nothing no prep to do, and it takes about 28 minutes. This size is brilliant.
All right, so listen, the 20 count is coming home for $13.75 on Easy Pay. I have fewer than 300. If you double it and you go to the 40 count, it's a $20 Easy Pay, but I only have 150 to go around. If you get the 60 count, that's everything that you're seeing here. Oh my gosh, we have fewer than 100 remaining. That Easy Pay is just $26.25. M56347. Jen Kovich, thank you so much for
So
being
good to
here.
see her.
She's the best.
Thank you.
Okay, we're coming in the middle, and I'm bringing a friend, bringing a friend, bringing a friend.
Our dessert of the month is coming
It's
up.
the launch of the February dessert of the month.
Yeah.